when I was younger, we're live now. When I was younger, well, not these people, but this kid in my class made these striking rods of sorts, like in a bracelet, like a flint and steel bracelet that you could open and then shoot sparks out of. And we used to
Oh,
just like,
cool.
yeah, it was really cool. They're really nicely built braided bracelets, and we would just like start fires outside, like during recess. And then
Did you cook anything?
we didn't cook anything because it kind of would have been
Just
strange to
bring a
bring.
piece of bacon in your backpack. Dude, imagine being an elementary school teacher and your kids are cooking food on a campfire during recess.
That would be weird. Hey Mari, by
Kids
the
should
way,
do that.
welcome. This friend with us is Thomas Link, a friend of mine.
Well,
My friend Mari is
I'm not real.
watching.
I'm an AI voice.
He's an AI voice. He came
I'm
from
a language learning model.
he was built by Bill Gates before he died. He asked Thomas from the chat yesterday. We're talking about making fires in the middle of elementary school. She says you low-key sound like AI, which I don't know
I
if
am
I
AI.
agree with. Okay, let me ask you a question.
What does
Uh,
AI even mean?
what does AI even mean? Who is AI? Whose I is A?
Isaiah?
Isaiah? Isaiah 49 and 12? I had the fire department called on me at 13 because I was burning a book in the woods of the neighborhood. That's fun. I've never gotten the fire department called on me for any of my arsonery, thankfully.
There's something sacrilegious about burning books.
Definitely can be. Remember
It's
one
very
time,
punk rock.
it is definitely very punk rock. I remember one time, me and my friends, we went to the mall, and then we stole a shirt from American Eagle, and then we went to the forest and we set it on fire and started like doing ISIS chants by like we like taped it around a stick and then like started running around going
That's it's wildin', bro. You was wildin'.
I was wilding. It was like the 10th grade.
Oh, dude, you can't burn a Bible. That's like a hate crime.
Yeah, burning the Bible is a hate crime. That's pretty hardcore. It's about as hardcore of a book that
Oh,
you can burn.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna run out of them though.
Yeah, there are a lot of Bibles. I guess if you are gonna burn any book, that's like the one that's like least like
In
damaging
fact, I
to
think that's
burn.
like the most popular book.
It is, I think, the most popular book. It's either that or the Tao Te Ching.
See, if you're gonna burn any book, I guess.
Also has a lot of paper in it.
Version can. Oh man, I used to think those were not real
Just think what were not real.
conversion camps.
Oh no, yeah, they are real. That's crazy. Why did your dad threaten to send you to a conversion camp?
Yeah, that's a little out of pocket, you know. You shouldn't really send people to camps.
Yeah, especially not your own
You
child.
disagree with their takes.
I know the struggle. Ah, yeah.
Bisexual is not even real, bro.
That is no bueno. That's good.
Yeah, you'd be surprised what you can overcome in relationships.
Yeah, straight up, like with my parents and the drug use, with them being Jehovah's Witnesses and thinking like I was like evil and whatnot. But now we're good. They let me self-medicate myself so I don't kill myself. I'm
Yeah,
still
people
alive.
don't need to stay ignorant. In
They don't need to
fact,
stay
people don't
ignorant.
want to stay ignorant.
Agreed. Ignorance is just born out of fear.
It's very natural to just learn continually through life.
Absolutely. So when you see some new stimuli for the first time, then your reaction is often out of pocket. Rude.
Man, life is wild, dude.
It
There's
is
so
wild.
many possibilities. They say there's nothing new under the sun, but
There's
bizarre
nothing.
things keep occurring.
There's nothing old under the sun, if you ask me. Everything's a new event.
It's like, yeah, it's kind of like reiterations with different twists each time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see.
It's never the same man. It's never the same river.
Ever evolving, problem solving, 36 chain book, revolving.
Uninstall and auto remove programs. I got a tan. And I'm eating flan. I'm the man.
I'm a man eating spam out the can.
Got some jam, peanut butter. Then I
Laying on
got.
my back staring at the ceiling fan.
Ooh. I think my dad had just been taught to tell gay people to do that, but after he said it to me, I stopped talking to him like completely, and he let me stop going to church, and now he's really supportive. That's incredible. Yeah, the first war with my parents like that, like not wanting to go to church or anything, was a huge problem. I couldn't even be like upfront with it.
Okay.
I had to be like I got too much anxiety to go, which wasn't really a lie. Like the first panic attack I ever had was at church because like my mom was gossiping to some other lady about some stuff that was going on in my life, and that like just threw me off. And then I was like freaking out because I didn't feel comfortable or welcome anymore. And
Yeah, it's like a mind frame shattering moment.
absolutely,
Like presuppositions get twisted.
straight up. So yeah, everyone's all about welcomeness and trying to make everyone feel included until they don't want to do that anymore.
I don't think even Christianity is about inclusion. In fact, it's kind of
The opposite.
has a built-in narrow path mentality.
Well, I don't know. When you look at once again, when you look at like Christ's actions versus like Christianity as a whole, it's completely different. If you just look at the Gospels and Christ, it's like not the same picture that you get if you look at all the other writers of the Bible.
You got to put them all together and view it from different angles.
You can do that. That does it does bring a different viewpoint in.
What's that type of art where there's many, many dots suspended in the air? Maybe you like think of bees on strings, and it doesn't look like anything as you're walking around it, but you stand at a certain angle
And then it all
and you
makes
see
sense.
something.
I don't know what kind of art that's called, but I do know what kind of art you're talking
It
about.
reminds me of if y'all are church folk too, you probably know the Moses animation movie.
There's a few.
There's a few. I don't know how to describe this one.
Oh,
Maybe I could look something up real quick, see if I could find a specific title.
but
Moses animated.
Mari said
The
she's
Prince
seen
of
it.
Egypt, 98.
Oh, Prince of
Yeah, the
Egypt.
Prince
Yes,
of
I've
Egypt,
heard.
98.
Also, Mari asks how you're doing today.
I'm doing pretty good. It's been a weird day, but it's been an overall positive day.
That's good. Why has it been a
I,
weird day?
I it's just bizarre. Like
Yeah.
the backroom thing with the Target. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah, you told me about it, but you didn't tell the stream about it, so if you want to tell it again, go ahead.
Yeah, so just being a little dissociated today.
Mm-hmm.
Smoked a little pot. Went
Weed
to
it.
Dick's to get a Dick's Sporting Goods, which I can't say without chuckling to myself. Uh, he had to get a mouth guard and some hand wraps, and it's under construction. So where the old Dick's was, it's just a hollowed out, and but the registers are still there.
Word.
And then there's a store length of just 10 feet tall draping sheets of black plastic because it's all under construction. You walk through that, and then there's like this subterranean, no windows Dick's, and that's where all the stuff is. But then you have to walk through it all again to check out.
It's most
I'm
fascinating.
from it's a good question actually.
Where are you from?
Like, I don't know how to approach that question. Like my like uproot, like my roots in this current life.
Or the roots in his past life?
Country. Oh, like where I reside. Uh, you're not trying to find me, are you? It's like, no, I live in Delaware, United States.
She will stalk you.
I guess you could come find me. I don't know. What are you gonna do?
I don't think she's into finding people as much as she's just kind of into figuring out where they are. Like she was like stalking like my city's like police records and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, just don't do anything weird, I guess. I don't care.
Word. Yes, Mari.
Mara seems chill though.
Yeah, she's chill. She's totally chill.
Yeah, don't send me mail.
Right. It's dangerous to send people mail.
I just like finding stuff. Okay. What's cool in Delaware I could tell you about?
What is cool in
I don't know.
Delaware?
There used to be a lot of cockfighting, but that's not very cool at all.
Cockfighting? Like the birds?
Yeah, 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 not the cool kind, the birds.
I, th- I thought that was only in South Park.
Where's your rooster? What are you talking about?
There are real
It's a game. That's
cockfights out
that's
there.
what Jigsaw said. Is Mary Jigsaw?
Are you Jigsaw, Mari?
He's getting wild.
Hold on. I'm just gonna take my headphones off for a second, and I'll be right back.
I'll hold down the fort and talk about things you shouldn't talk about, like putting mustard in applesauce.
I'm back. Delaware's the lamest state.
Lamest state? I can't argue with that necessarily.
It,
Like, it's not dry, but it's not popping, I would say.
yeah, to be honest, I've never heard of Delaware before today.
It's good for me. I'm a very laid back, you know.
True.
I just want to like trap fur and feed the swine type
Yeah.
deal.
New
New
Jersey is
Jersey's
the
nice.
worst. Yeah, I've met some people
Well-
from New Jersey and they all suck, just to be honest.
New Jersey's so bad. There's a devil that lives there. It's
What
like
kind of
it's a
devil?
goat with bat wings and a snake tail.
Jeepers.
Breathes fire and shit.
Where in New Jersey is that guy?
The Pine Barrens.
The Pine Barrens.
Yeah, the
Fascinating.
New Jersey Devil.
Interesting.
And the New Jersey Devil actually copulated with cattle in Delaware and created a Cape Henlopen Devil.
Oh.
It's like its offspring. It's smaller, but it's quicker.
That's most interesting.
New Jersey is not small, actually.
No. I
No,
guess
New
not.
Jersey is like the size of England.
Right. And England's pretty small compared to like Canada. You know, like the city of
Well, can't
Canada.
y'all Canadian? Yeah, that's like a massive. It doesn't look so big because of the way globes are shaped.
Right, but it's
That's a big
huge.
place.
It is huge. She lives in Kentucky or Idaho or Idol. Idol.
I don't know.
One of your messages got
I don't.
retracted.
You know. Well,
How
there's
did
probably a reason for that.
you told me where you live one time, and I don't remember again. This was recent. This wasn't the time we were talking earlier. I feel like I'm being
Man
gaslighted
has
now.
an invented memory.
I feel like I'm being gaslighted, to be honest.
I don't know. Does anyone live anywhere?
True. Good point. I feel like it starts.
What is it called when two people think they're being gaslit by each other, but they're actually both dumbasses?
I don't know. Probably some kind of
'Cause I
foggy
think I do that
idea.
with my friends sometimes.
Yeah, I think I've been there with my friends too, not gonna lie.
Isn't it cool that the old school rappers who represented like youthful vitality and like revolution are now like grayed old men, like
True.
elders, still standing on similar concepts?
Yeah, it is interesting. I don't really listen
Because
to
this
too
dude
many
Ill
old.
Bill,
Hmm.
he's a New York rapper, and he just looks like my uncle, like gray beard, he's getting thinner. This is it's cool. It's funny. It's
Yeah,
strange to see these larger than life figures age, so it makes them more legendary, I guess.
it does. Absolutely. It shows their humanity.
There's something kind of terrifying about getting old. You gotta admit.
Absolutely, yeah. Like my mom's kind of sick right now, and it's kind of super frightening. It's like, oof. I hate to, I hate to know that decay is real. It's nice to pretend that it isn't. Yeah,
Uh,
I get that, Mari.
yeah, people. I was going through that with it too, a similar mindset. But I'll tell you what other people have told me. Uh, yeah, you think that now? You probably do want to be old. You just don't want to be old now.
I would
You know what I'm saying?
say you don't want to.
You don't want to get old, but
Yeah,
you're gonna want to live longer.
yeah, you don't want to. You want to be healthy, right? It's the only thing about old age that's really frightening is losing your health.
I forget how old I am.
You're 21, I think.
What do you think I could get away with saying? Like, if I said I was 40, would people believe me?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm 40. I mean, who cares if you're ugly?
Nah, I don't think you'll be ugly when you're old.
If you have like a decent bicep peak and like some good triceps, do a bunch of squats,
You'll be chilling. You'll be a milf.
yeah, it'll probably look fine. You can actually make yourself like look better.
Yes, exactly.
People think they're stuck with their looks, but you can adjust your lifestyle. Like one thing is chewing chewing hard food like beef tendon.
Make
I've
your
been looking
jaws
into
strong.
this. Yeah, jaws are size. It's gross. It's weird.
Keepers.
But it works. That's a. I wouldn't do it that way. I'd rather just boil tendon, dry it out, and then chew it.
Hmm.
Or just you can buy like really hard gum. There's like this Turkish type of gum I was looking into, but it's like pakim or something. But it has like a toxic ingredient you shouldn't really eat. So
Toxic ingredient. Interesting.
Yeah, sunscreen's super important. Keep your skin healthy. You want to eat vegetables too.
Absolutely.
You want to
Veg-
get collagen from like the connective tissue that goes into the chewing as well. Like if you buy a steak, don't cut the tendon out. Cook the tendon and eat it.
right.
Sunscreen is super important though.
Sunscreen is
You gotta
super
be so
important.
mindful of that.
I got built-in sunscreen with the melanin, but still. Yeah, I think you'll be good,
No,
Mari.
man, you still get the skin cancer over time.
I might, yeah.
You have melanin.
I like to pretend I
Not as
won't,
much,
though.
but it's like even like my I used to say like Nigerians are black and they'd be like, dude, we're not even that black. And they'd be like, Ethiopians are black, and I'd be like, I guess so. Yeah, you're right. So if you're not Ethiopian, you're not like that. You need sunscreen.
True.
You're probably not as bad as me, freaking Irish.
Right. This guy's going to kill
I just
me.
want healthy skin, so it's like resistant to cutting and tearing and bruising and stuff like that,
I feel you.
and I don't
Yeah.
get like infections.
You only wear it on your face because you're not worried about a wrinkly body. Interesting.
I think beauty is more of a display of health.
Yep, same.
Like health is a tree, or how about this? Health is the stem and beauty's the petals.
Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, beauty is all any of us have. Beauty is sort of like a superordinate position over four virtues.
Well, you got your wisdoms and your other stuff. But beauty you can't control as much as mental aspects.
Yeah, so the way I construct this is the base is justice, temperance.
Hello, Zero on the game.
I hold wisdom and courage to be equal, and
Interesting.
then like beauty is when those four virtues are displayed.
It's hard for me to think of beauty as a virtue.
No, beauty isn't a virtue. It's like when the virtues are on display, it's beautiful. I
Right.
mean, so,
That makes a lot more sense.
nah, men and women are very different.
Um,
I mean, we are, but we're not. I guess is the way to put it.
yeah, we have some similarities, but there's also quite a lot of differences.
What's up,
Especially
Sauron, by the way?
especially in the way that we like exhibit our personalities. I think it's very different. Even if we have like the same fundamental strings kind of pulling us around, the way we express ourselves is very different. And there's the fundamental structure of our mind is different. Oh, come on.
There are certain things that are fundamentally important, though. Like any human being is going to,
Right,
he's going to want water. That's
right.
going to be important to him. Not only is he going to want water, he's going to want water for himself and his friends and his family and his, you know.
Well, Dark Souls 3 is a very
Maybe it's,
beautiful game. Continue. Just replying to a comment.
oh yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, like maybe it's most important that your child gets water, then you get water, parent get water, you know, brother, all the way down to like, I don't know how you order it, but like it's more important that your own child gets water than a stray dog gets water.
Yeah, I feel you.
but you want to get that stray dog water as well.
Right. You have to have some sense of priority, or else things get a little bit messy. And that's like where selfishness isn't a bad thing. So the ego is a
Yeah,
necessity.
there's like hierarchies.
Yeah. You can't just like give yourself away senselessly. Also, congratulations on making it to champion Gundyr Zeron. It's pretty far. We're almost there once we finish with this section. Kill Aldrich, the dancer. I feel that I'm raised as a woman with different standards than men are, and therefore my value is placed differently. So, although what you're saying is true in your own life, what I'm saying is true for mine and many others. And I entirely agree with you. The social pressure put on women is completely different than the social pressure put on men, and it completely changes the way that they shape their value systems and what they put as priorities.
Yeah, there's also the difference in directive. Like women, uh, they tend towards different things than men tend towards. Sometimes that's imposed, sometimes that's reinforced, sometimes that's natural.
Mm-hmm.
Tough to say.
Definitely some of all three. Some of it related to just the biochemistry. Some of it, some of it is societal programming, and some of our societal programming is related to our biochemistry. We've created nurture out of nature.
Isn't that meme concept
Let's not die here. Okay, fine.
where it's
Fine.
information handed down that's not genetic, but that still has an effect on biology?
I know what you're talking about. I know it's like I know what the word is, but it's not hitting my tongue right now. And Aldrich is hard, man. Aldrich is hard. Aldrich is like the Crystal State Sage on steroids. I'm not excited. If we can't beat Aldrich, we're gonna go get Yorm instead. It's like
Yeah, I don't know. I
you're
think
thinking of
the
epigenetics, I
duality of
believe.
oh, there's that as well. Epigenetics is what that's what causes a pig to run away from a farm and then become a hog,
Yeah, the way your
go
situations.
feral.
Yeah, the way your situation changes your genetics, right?
Yeah, your ancestors affects your DNA. Is that like that plays into the generational trauma hypotheses?
Absolutely, yeah. Which I think is definitely pretty real.
It does make sense to me.
Yeah, I think you can see it, like,
I don't know if it's a settled science, but from a pragmatic point, it seems useful. So
yeah.
in
Think
this
about
world,
when it comes.
pragmatic things tend to exist.
Come on. God, I hate this area. But yeah, the pragmatics, the you can just witness epigenetics or generational trauma specifically at hand in the like if you can see someone's grandfather, someone's father, and then their son or whatever, and even grandchildren, you're gonna notice complete differences in the way that they express themselves, the mentality, and that changes their physical form directly. And yes, that is how a disposition to addiction comes about. Probably why I'm so screwed with my grandparents all being alcoholics.
Yeah, but it can also go the other way.
Absolutely, it doesn't have to be negative.
So if you steer it for yourself, it can positively affect those who come after you.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
It's
and
a matter of working for it,
right,
wanting
being
it.
Yeah, and
seeing it as necessary.
being aware of the kind of shortcomings that your genetic lineage might have, you know. I'm just not gonna fight these guys because they're kind of just too much, man.
Yeah, you should probably defeating addictions is like defeating bosses in a video game.
Absolutely. Ow.
The goal should be long periods of sobriety.
I can't wait to accomplish that much. Jeepers creepers.
I think lifestyle factors are very important to consider.
Yes. Everyone,
I think a main driver.
they underlook lifestyle factors so much, and it's something I've had like a lot of struggle with my family is like trying to get them to pay attention to their lifestyle and its impact because we've been having a lot of health trouble in our family, and there's always this want to be healthier but a complete ignorance when it comes to actually being healthier. It's just like, oh, let's be healthier, but then nothing ever changes, and it's so unfathomably frustrating to watch your loved ones decay and over things that they have control over but choose not to alter.
I mean, people are only going to do what they'll do,
Yes.
but there's an energy that you can share,
Right.
that you can conjure up in yourself and you can pass around.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I was experiencing on my trip yesterday. Like when my trip went bad, that was kind of because I witnessed how sick my mother was, and that threw me off really bad. And then when I talked to her about it, she was just like hopeless about her condition, and I was just like, nah, you can't think that way and get better. You can't give up, or else you're like your body gives up, you know?
Yeah, I believe in the laying on of hands.
Same. But yeah,
I believe in healing the sick.
yes,
I believe in
absolutely.
visiting the prisoners and the downtrodden.
Sorry about that, Mario. I was having like a full-blown panic attack, and I think there's probably more hope than I thought. But in the moment, I was like, this is, this is really bad.
Wait, what's bad?
Oh no, yesterday, so after seeing my mom's condition, I was like, I'm very afraid that I'm going to have to face a loss very soon. But
Oh,
it is very possible that things will be okay, and I realized that my own mentality of thinking that it's kind of over itself was playing against her recovery, right? If she's not gonna believe in
I
herself, then
mean,
I better. Right? The same way you said there's an energy you can conjure up within yourself and share it with other people. You have to,
there's different ways it goes, you know.
right?
Sometimes it's that time. Sometimes it's time to fight.
Exactly.
Very
And
situational.
you don't know when that time is, so there's no reason not to fight until you're certain that there's no reason to fight. And I had to grieve, because if I didn't grieve a little bit, then I wouldn't be able to conjure up the energy to fight. If I just ignored the problem at hand. And thank you, Mari, for being understanding. Nothing insensitive about telling me that I'm being a dumbass. To be honest, I'll usually appreciate it.
Yeah, tight spots all around.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, she got like a infection after a surgery that has been getting worse. Her wound is not healing. And I can tell it's really taking a toll on her mental state. And I feel like when somebody kind of like that's like the whole point of Dark Souls is like when you lose hope, you go into the state of being hollowed. Your body starts to rot and wither. And I think that's a profound metaphor for how the body really does react when it's under traumatic stress.
Yeah, you can smell death when it comes.
Yeah. But if you give
There's
in,
nothing like that smell.
right? If you give in to that hopelessness, then your body is just going to shut down. There's a difference between surrendering to what is and allowing yourself to spiral into a hopeless panic state.
I mean, I don't believe in death like that.
Yeah, me neither. But I know what you mean.
I had a feeling I'm gonna see my folks again.
Of course. In one form or another.
It's more of a parting of ways for a time.
Right. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't just say you're too high. Your mom's fine. That's a good thing. Though I don't think I would have took it too wrong. Thing is that she's not fine right now. I don't know the extent of the sickness. Neither does she. That's why she's so afraid.
I wanna do prayer work.
Yeah,
I keep praying. No,
I feel you.
bet it does.
There's white flowers on top here. Just one small bouquet of white flowers in this giant empty cathedral. Yeah, we're gonna hope that there's no resistance to antibiotics or anything. What I feel I have to do now as a person is just again be a supportive figure as much as I can. Like really.
Body is a complicated thing.
It is, and it's also a very resilient thing. There's like a second area you can get down here, but I've never ever found my way
Humans
there.
are tough to beat.
They are. Sorry. I do know a little bit about drug-resistant bacteria and how they adapt to become more resistant to antibiotics. See, there's a bonfire over there. I've never gone to it before in my life. I don't see a path to it. I don't know how I would get there. This just takes me higher. Maybe I've figured out the puzzle, actually. If we were to then push this lever back down, you go down. No, I don't believe it. I don't think this is the way we
You
get
know,
up here.
when you hear some writings on philosophy.
Sure.
So, no aggravation or aggressiveness, with the caveat that aggression is ever present but is kept in order and sustained. Positive effect is constantly necessary. Meditation is necessary to achieve this. Balance in all things. Over Overwhelming good makes whole. You got to be centered. You have to be neutral. You have to have moderated intensity. The foundational virtues are wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice.
It's very interesting. Pretty different than my philosophical takes, but very interesting nonetheless.
Let's compare notes. What do you feel about your responsibility as far as others?
I feel I have none in the way that people consider responsibilities, usually. I don't owe anybody anything. I don't need to construct a sense of responsibility for other people, but rather if I cultivate loving kindness within myself, then naturally I feel inclined to do things for other people, and there's no need to force anything, which I think is very important because a lot of people will feel the need to do good for others and then force it upon them and do much more bad than good because of their own sense of duty. They don't actually listen to what's actually happening in reality. Well done.
I'm trying to remember the scripture where it talks about being a balm, you know,
A ball.
being a soothing ointment.
Yeah. What you're talking about.
Here we go. Scripture nuggets. This is a long article. I just need a quick reference.
There are monsters around here. I think. So I thought there were. No, it's the old blacksmith. Bye, guy. He was our friend in Dark Souls
It's very
1.
hard to find straight information on the balm of Gilead.
Latest work.
It's some sort of metaphor for some.
Right. I feel like a lot of philosophy or thinking in general is futile. Kind of leads you in circles oftentimes. I'm
What is?
rather philosophy in general can lead you in circles, and you end up missing the picture for the ideas. Whereas experiential nature, the actual cultivation of the sensation of knowing, sensation of loving kindness within the body, does both more for yourself and more for other people, because words often are misinterpreted by people because everyone sees ideas as different things, but the actual sensations are shared within us all. So if you can actually share the energy with people of whatever it is that you were trying to get at, then you will be much better at articulating your ideas versus just trying to logically explain them to people.
Well, words are like a means of doing what you describe. Like,
They can be, for sure. But they
I
can also...
prefer to just use telepathy.
Right, but telepathy is real in that sense. So that you don't have to explain things to people oftentimes.
I think telepathy has more to do with instinctual cues. Like, I can look at my bro when we're in the woods after we hear a noise, and we can instantly devise a strategy on how to deal with the new noise. Like, there's communication that happens between people that
Without words.
is faster than words.
Yes, absolutely. That's why I say words are unnecessary oftentimes. Because reality doesn't fall in the linguistic... It's just default mode network stuff. It's where all your ideas and things are formed. But beyond that,
Yeah, but the word is God.
I don't think that's the kind of
Word
word.
was with him.
I don't think that's the kind of word that refers to. It's also kind of...
Well, words are like how we construct our reality.
I don't think so. I think when someone says the word is with him, I think of vibration, not of linguistic words. I think of the oscillation between something and nothing. Hi, Mary. Welcome back.
What a
When everything is born out of one word, I think everything is born out of one wave, one single process. Not actually a word, a spoken word. Not linguistics the way that we think of it. I think that would be silly.
That's the point. The whole thing's silly.
The whole thing is silly. But I don't think it's that simple, per se. I think it's a lot deeper than that. There's an album.
Oh man,
There's an album I really
certainly
like.
not simple.
An album I really like called Sound Awake by Carnival. And the album title has like two meanings, you know. One can be sound asleep. So there's that entendre of being sound awake, not being kind of fully awake, but still seeing deeper in your perception. And then the other meaning of the album is sound awake as in the word of which life comes out of. And at the end of the album there's an interview that's sampled with a scientist that talks about how vibrations are the source of everything, that everything is always in a state of flux, and that this state of flux and oscillation is what creates life itself. And thus, in a way, we are sound awake as in conscious vibrations.
Hard.
For real.
Now, given that as a solid premise, How are we finna get this money?
I don't know. I don't really think about that. I think the money comes if it needs to.
Indeed.
I'm a man of faith.
If I don't go to hell when I die, I'll probably go to heaven.
That's probably true. Or maybe you'll go to neither spot at all. Maybe you'll just go to a park. Play in the sandbox for a little bit.
Maybe I'll go to Walgreens.
Maybe we'll go to Walgreens. Maybe you'll go to just Target. You'll talk to the 50-year-old ladies there. They'll...
Maybe I'll splinter into 50 million trichomes.
Trichomes.
Effervescent.
That sounds like a nice existence.
Portal. Whirling. Fractal. Pterodactyl. Schizophrenic. Comprehended.
Pickles.
Came to mend it. Can't amend it.
Pickle.
Cemented.
Pickle, tickle, fickle. Rickle.
Stickity, hibbity, hip hop.
Hibbity hop.
Hip hop.
Skippity bop.
Descent into madness. Wait, nah, this is gladness. Wait, nah, this is sadness. Wait, nah. I'm looking through glass. Glass. There's no glass.
There's no
There's
glass.
no air. It ain't fair. They can't compare. I rip and I tear. I stick when I'm there.
Ow.
Hey man, I'm starting to think that mystery dose was a bit heavy.
How'd you mystery dose?
I just took a glove.
You stuck it in a glove?
No, I took a glove.
A glub. A glug. Glug. I got you. A glug. Of course. The glug. It's the red eye night. Now this one will really kick my ass. I'm not careful. But he sucks. There's so many games I want to play on stream. I'm excited to finish Dark Souls 3. I guess I can switch it up sometimes, but also it's nice to have this little series going on. Fake door. Probably take a little bit more Memantine just to keep myself level. Cause I had a powerful crash last night after my headspace kind of dropped into the abyss. I was not feeling good.
At that point where I don't exist.
At that point where you don't exist.
Take me off the list.
What does it feel like when you close your eyes? Or the boundaries of your
Feels
perception?
wide. Feels like I just pissed.
Feels like you just pissed. That's a good feeling.
What is this?
My favorite thing to do on DXM is just close my eyes and like try and suck my awareness back through my skull. I feel like consciousness kind of pushes itself forwards, outwards, but you can sink back into something much deeper.
Should I just watch a bunch of street fights?
That sounds like a horrible idea. But
Yeah.
also, it could be fun. There are times where I just watch like really dark stuff on psychedelics just for the experience.
Maybe I'll watch like professional fights. That way it's not grimy.
True.
It's more martial.
That could be better for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm more into that. Martial art. What happens if you just search martial art on YouTube?
You'd have to tell me.
Get a bunch of shorts.
Word. I get shorts on martial arts sometimes when I go on YouTube.
Do you ever just search out like the funkiest thing you can think of? Martial
Sometimes.
arts in Africa. How about that?
Martial arts in Africa.
Because I feel like people sleep on African martial arts.
I didn't even know Africa had martial arts.
See?
For real. For real, for real.
No, I can't name a single African martial art. I know it's a thing.
I think they got like Kumbaya.
I don't even know what that is, bro.
Me neither. It sounds like
Kumbaya.
I think it sounds like an African martial art though.
Kumbaya, my love. Isn't that a thing?
I think so. I don't know, I'm not very cultured.
Kumbaya.
The most popular television show I've ever watched was SpongeBob SquarePants.
Is SpongeBob SquarePants the MF Doom of cartoons?
I guess so. I never thought about it that way, but you kind of have a point. Like, I feel like Patrick Star specifically is very MF Doom-like.
You hurt my feelings.
Hurt your feelings.
Patrick?
Patrick. 'Cause,
Patrick
like,
Star?
yeah, because
MF Doom?
yeah, because like MF Doom be like super smart, but he's like silly, and like so is Patrick.
Patrick is a starfish.
He's a starfish. He's also on the Turkish flag if you've ever seen it.
No, dude.
Oh, these pillars aren't real. These pillars aren't real.
Oh man, fake pillars.
Fake pillars. Screw you, abyssal worm, and I am no longer alive. Really do be like that, man. It really do be like that. Mari, you still here with us? Mari, Marin, Marin, sweetheart.
Oh, apparently Egyptians wrestled.
I have
So,
heard that.
There's that,
Egyptian wrestling. That's cool.
which makes sense because humans wrestle.
Right. And Egyptians are humans. Contrary to the belief of the Israeli people.
People tend to wrestle.
People do tend to wrestle. I'm about to wrestle
like
this
a-
giant void demon. No, you don't!
And the way we do it is interesting.
True.
We want to pin each other face down.
Right. It's
You
like
don't
a
want to,
submission.
Yeah, striking someone in the face is very unnatural.
It is unnatural.
That was something that was developed. What's that? Gotta go mute.
Holy crap. Eldritch Devourer of Gods is devouring my balls, man. What the heck? I'm not even in the zone. I feel like Dark Souls is very much like martial arts. I feel like martial arts is very much like dancing. There's a rhythm to it. There's a rhythm to everything. But it is not always that one notices the rhythm to things. It's very easy to see life as something very disharmonious. Understandably so. Oh, bye-bye. Hey, it's just me again. Well, hello, fellas. To the Anor Shrooms show, we're fighting Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. This is the first beast you face when you wake up. Kind of a big one. Ow. My fellas, I don't think we're gonna beat him. Nope. That arrow rain is very peculiar. Sometimes quite difficult to deal with. Try again. Welcome back.
So rough.
Yo.
The damn big fighter found it and it's wrapped and it's used.
Yeah, I was talking to my dad about African martial arts.
Oh, no way. What do you have to say about the topic?
They're just totally slept on.
Say a word. Yeah, I never thought of even making that connection. Like, when I think of martial arts, I think of like Brazilian jiu-jitsu and whatnot. Not like Africa.
Nah, there's of course there's grappling schools.
Right.
They go way back and I forget what they called it. Let me run this video back a bit. Angolo, Dambe.
As a honorable mention, we have the African martial art.
Are you still streaming?
I'm still streaming, yeah.
People would clearly call this a martial art.
What's up?
In a sense.
I'm still streaming, yeah.
I can't share screen then, right?
Nah, probably might get DMCA'd. I'm also in the middle of a boss fight, but I cannot pause.
Okay. How bad or holding.
One interesting note about the history of Anchor comes from Edward Poe, pioneer researcher in the area of Nigerian arts. Here's what he has to say. One should also note that the single down was absolutely candid bears a remarkable resemblance. The pictures of Egyptian boxers drawn on the walls of the tomb of the ancient pharaohs. Unfortunately, however, reliable information of the origin of Anchor hasn't really survived. But Edward's observation is
So you're saying
nonetheless
it dated back way back to like the ancient pharaohs and whatnot.
an intent.
Yeah, Dambe. It's a type of boxing.
That's cool.
Likely due to outlets continued production.
3 rounds.
Length and switch about to blow. No, that's not. I guess that's
Is that as brutal as they say it is?
Oh, come on.
So I can't imagine people actually wanted to, like, damage each other.
Yeah, but if you're paid enough, people will certainly damage each other.
That's true,
I mean, like, look at, like,
but, like,
MMA.
Muay Thai, there's a lot of money going around, and they're relatively gentle with each other.
Right, but I feel like in Muay Thai, there's, like, a strong culture of gentleness that is, like, taught from the very beginning, whereas in some martial arts, that's not the case. Well, you know, in most of them, I think, or at least most of them that I know of, that's a thing. You know, discipline is important. And that discipline involves knowing not to use too much force. And depending on the circumstances under which the art was developed, that might not have been on their mind as much.
Yeah, I feel like, it's a martial art where each party receives a limited amount of damage, but you're able to come to an agreement emotionally. That'd be a good way to engage.
Yeah, fighting is very much a communication between two people. I even noticed this in like playing fighting games with people. You like have like this non-verbal form of communication that happens. I like to play Brawlhalla with my friends, and it's a really good team building experience. You learn a lot about them and the way that they fight you, even with just a few inputs. There's a lot to be learned.
Yeah, fighting games are a lot of fun.
They're a lot of fun. Oh, come on. God, I hate this boss.
How do you feel about Aerosmith?
How do I feel about Aerosmith?
Yeah.
I do not like Aerosmith that much.
Dream On is good though.
Dream On is an amazing song. Cannot deny.
I'm listening to it right now. It's a bit of a bop.
It is a bop for sure. I think I'll take a few more swings at this guy and then call the stream off for a little bit. If I can get a safe spot for a second.
Yeah, there's some serious lightning.
Some serious lightning?
Yeah, I can see it through my basement window.
Oh, word.
Flashlight.
That's sick.
The rain sounds like hail.
Hmm.
Hear the thunder boy.
Yeah. The sound of a thunderstorm is like truly one of my favorite sounds of all time. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Wow, bro, I'm like peeking with Dream on, peeking with the thunderstorm rolling.
Oh yeah.
Gonna hit this nicotine buzz.
Sounds crazy cinematic. The music is going hard. The boss music for this one is absolutely crazy.
You better fill in this boss, bro, so I can get to the next level.
I'm gonna hope that we can toast him this time. It's just this arrow spray that he does, which is such the problem.
I'm about to go outside.
You're gonna go outside?
I might go outside.
Word.
I'll let you know if I survive.
Bet, brother. Thank you for joining us.
It's going to be legendary.
It will be legendary.
Dream on. Dream on.
And it is just me. Mari, you in here? Hello. Can I call you? Hold on. Just gotta not get killed by this guy real quick. Outplayed. Outmaneuvered. Utterly obliterated. Hello. I'm watching both your messages in the Discord chat and the YouTube live chat. Though I can't hear you at the moment.
Yeah, I muted myself because I forgot I had my AirPods in. And
Oh yeah. Your AirPods, they do have like the resolution of a like a Nintendo DS microphone.
yeah, I'm sorry about that.
That's not your fault. Blame Steve Jobs.
I got them like secondhand, so.
It's entirely Steve Jobs' fault.
They're like
Actually-
the pro ones too.
Apple, man. They just take advantage of their customers like it's nothing.
Okay. I'm on Animal Crossing right now. Wait, are you still live? Am I on your live?
Yeah, you're on my live. Welcome.
Hello.
Everyone say hello to Mari.
Oh wait, there's 4 people in here. That's crazy.
It is crazy. And they're watching me get bullied by this one single knight. I just want to fight the boss, man. I just want to beat the boss. I don't want to do all this nonsense. Okay. Fine then. Fine then. Kill me. I just want
I'm
to
playing
kill.
Animal Crossing.
Oh, how's your Animal
I think I
Crossing
already said
doing?
that.
Pardon?
If I already said that, I'm sorry.
It's okay. How's your Animal Crossing doing?
It's going fine.
What do you
I'm just
do?
like... Huh?
What do you do in Animal Crossing?
Whatever I want to do.
It's like an open world, free anything. You can just
Well, basically, you try to get this island to, like, the best it can be. My island's already at the best it can be, so now I kind of just do whatever I want.
Ah, I see.
Because I'm just that good.
That's cool. It sounds like Stardew Valley in a way. Yeah,
Yeah,
be like
there's
your
lots
little
of like
farm.
tasks.
Hmm.
The concept is that you move to like this deserted island basically. Well, it's not deserted, it's just like a not hold up. The island is like it's a getaway.
I see.
And you go there and there's supposed to be like no electricity or electronics and stuff. And so you start out in a tent and you basically have to make this island into like a nice place to live.
Oh.
And then these like little I'm playing New Horizons by the way.
Yes.
These little random animals, they're called villagers, they come and live on your island. And your goal is to beautify the island to the point where it gets a 5-star rating.
Oh, so you create
But
your own
there's so
little
many other
resort.
goals, like you can like collect all the species of fish and all this other stuff. And you can like decorate the island and all that. So, I mean, I still have room to improve on decorating my island, but I mean, I'm at a 5-star, so.
Oh, nice. How long did it take you
Yep.
to get to a 5-star?
Well, I kind of cheated because my friends had it and they would kind of give me stuff. So, I mean, it took me like less than a year, but for most people, it should take more than that if you're doing it correctly.
I see.
I have like 560 hours on it, and I think probably 200 of those was getting to a 5-star.
Wow. Holy moly, that's a lot of hours.
It's the game I have the most hours on.
That's cool. They probably have like 200 hours or so in Stardew Valley, making it nice and pretty and cool.
Yeah, I have like 560 in Animal Crossing, 10 in Minecraft, 10 in YouTube,
Only 10
105
hours?
in Among Us.
105 hours
that's
in
it.
Among Us. Pretty solid. If you
Yeah,
look
my
at...
brother used to switch and play that.
Ah, I see. If you look at my Steam, I have like 30,000 hours in Counter-Strike. But it's not because I played.
Jeez.
It's not because I played that many hours in Counter-Strike. It's because I wouldn't ever turn my computer off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're like, your Discord status says like you're always playing,
Yeah.
a Dark Souls, whatever, 3.
Yeah. It
I'm
probably
like, I know
says-
he's not.
Yeah. Yeah. I just never close it. I don't feel the need to close it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, there's no way this guy was playing this game. He just said he was taking a nap.
Yeah.
But I gathered that it was just doing that.
Yeah. I got like 16 gigabytes of RAM on my computer, so I don't ever have to worry about closing anything.
That's handy.
Mm-hmm. People are like, oh, you're gonna kill your computer. People are like, you're gonna kill your computer. You need to turn it off. And like, I'm here. I haven't turned my computer off in like 6 years, and there's not been any issues whatsoever with it.
Lucky you.
Yeah, it just goes to show that everyone's addicted to pseudoscience.
Yeah,
even me.
I guess.
My parents are like, the viruses, the Russians, they're gonna attack your computer. And I'm like, no, they're not.
Come on, the Russians.
The Russians.
The Russians are gonna get you.
I feel like
Honestly, if the Russians get me, that's okay, because they're hot.
True.
I'm kidding, but yeah. Dude, Russian as a language is actually really, like, sexiest language by far.
Interesting. Haven't heard that from a lady before.
Well, you're hearing it from me.
I am. I thought something was supposed to happen when I came here. Like, I was supposed to get teleported back to the mainland. But I think
Oh, I'm
there's-
not watching you play it, but if I was... Hold up. Let me go watch.
It's okay, I'm gonna hop off soon. You wanted to play Minecraft?
Oh, okay. There's 2 other people here.
Yeah. Hello, 2 other people. We can just, like, switch to Minecraft seamlessly, I guess.
That's fine.
Just wanna go to the base.
I
I kind of just have a random tarantula statue just sitting around on my island. I don't really know what to do with,
Oh, cool.
but well, I don't know what to do with it.
What would you do with
It's
it?
kind of terrifying. You're just running around and you see a tarantula.
Yeah. What would you do with it? If you could do anything with it.
I'd put it on display. I mean, if it was in real life, that'd be framed in my bedroom.
Oh yeah. You love your bugs.
Yeah.
Dark Moon Longbow. Sounds kind of cool.
Okay, wait, you can keep playing that game for a while because I just found out it's like, so the owl, her name is Celeste, she's on my island, which basically means that it's gonna be a meteor shower.
Oh.
And so I have to spend like a solid 10 minutes collecting stars. So if you want to keep playing your game, feel free, because I'm not missing out on these stars right now.
Alright, enjoy your stars. I will go kill Yorm the Giant then.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I have to go.
Alright.
Basically, I have to wish on a bunch of stars.
Oh.
And then they show up on the beach in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Animal Crossing is a really weird game.
It sounds like Stardew in a lot of ways. Stardew's like that as well. It's got all these like weird,
Yeah.
quirky parts to it that are super interesting.
Is there a meteor shower?
Did things get more expensive in the shop? I think they did.
Hmm?
This lady, I think after I killed her, she turned her prices up. Which is
Oh.
understandable. Maybe I shouldn't have killed her.
I just saw a scorpion on my island.
Ah.
I have to go catch it.
Do it.
Hello, I see him. He's on the bridge. Do you know that scorpions glow in the dark? Or in UV light?
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if any of the bugs I found yesterday glow in the UV light. Did I tell
You
you?
never showed me them.
I sent you a picture of the ant. Not the ant, the spider.
Oh, the spider, yeah.
I didn't take any other pictures of the bugs that I found. The spider was the coolest one that I found. He was one of those jumping spiders that like hop around.
Yeah, wait, let me go look at it again.
A white little jumping spider.
Because jumping spiders have a very, like, distinct look. And I don't really remember the picture.
Hmm.
I do not. I'm gonna have to do, like, a search or something.
True. I guess
Do you know what time you sent it?
Yesterday around
Oh, I see it.
nice.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can't really tell from the picture, but it could be.
It's a tiny little white jumping spider. Very
Because
cute.
jumping spider, if I'm not mistaken, which I entirely could be, is more about, like, the genus than the, like, jumping itself. But I don't know, so, like, don't quote me on that.
Yes, I see. That sounds about
Like,
right.
if someone watches this, please do not go hard on me for not knowing my spider facts.
Chat, get her.
No.
She doesn't
If
even
anyone
know.
yells at me, I will cry.
Make her cry, chat. It's good content.
No. No, please do not. I am not looking at the chat.
Okay, no one's gonna bully you. Man.
Hmm?
I'm just getting like bullied by this dude with the bright fancy sword. It's making me hurt. Oh, yep. I've had my life taken from me.
What?
I had my life taken from me.
Oh no.
It's okay, we get it back. We're the kindled undead. They can kill me. I'm unkillable. I'm immune to dying.
I got in the pool at work today and now my hair's like dry but wavy.
Oh, cool. Wavy hair is cool.
Everything's just oh cool. My goodness.
I'm sorry. I'm like a
No,
stoner.
it's I don't care.
I'm like a stoner. My
I
only
just get
reaction.
mad because it's fun to get mad.
So true. That's based. It is fun to get mad.
Specifically at people who don't care.
Right. It's like,
But yeah, anytime my hair gets wet or even like there's steam around it, it like frizzes up and it gets super wavy, which is not really what I want because I have bangs and they look really bad when they're wavy. But I'll have to deal with that tomorrow.
I feel like you have like a really good point that it's like really healthy to get angry sometimes, like a controlled anger, to like let it out.
Oh, okay.
Like
Honestly, I just tease people a lot. Like,
I think that's healthy too. Like you can like get rid of like the resistance in a relationship through teasing instead of waiting till like a big fight breaks out.
that's, yeah. Because a lot of times when I do tease, it's about things that do like lightly bother me. But I mean, usually that doesn't mean that like anytime I like tease you that I like hate whatever you did. It's just like,
Right. It's a healthy way to express tension. Or at least it can
I
be.
think I'm gonna. There's no shooting stars. There's
What?
just.
You got
This is making
scammed?
me mad. Huh?
You got scammed?
Well, there's gonna be shooting stars because she's on the island, so that means there's going to be them, but they're not showing up. Might have to search this one, figure out what's going on.
Like on the Wikipedia? Or like on the island?
Hold on, my friend is asking me a question about lyricism.
About lyricism? Like Taylor Swift in the Tortured Poets department?
Not that specifically, no.
I'm sucking on my strawberry, what's supposed to be watermelon lollipop.
It still lasted?
I put it inside of a cup because I was streaming, and talking with a lollipop in your mouth kind of makes it a little bit quirky. You guys can hear my voice, I sound a little funky.
You're asking me about Hamilton lyrics. I have not listened to Hamilton since like 7th grade.
Shout out Hamilton.
It's a grammar question as well. Okay, now I have to look up.
Hamilton fans really do be like that.
Honestly, we both went through a phase of it together in middle school, but like I think she just heard it and she was just wondering. I still, honestly, if you put it on, I would still be able to say like all the lyrics, but that's because I had a problem.
It seems to be a very common problem.
I mean, they're kind of bops.
Yeah, so I've heard. It's not for me, but I get it. I do get it. Alexander Hamilton. That's a very loud screech.
Oh, I just saw one. Yes, I got it. Okay.
Nice.
Now that I've gotten one, they're all gonna start. Or not. Cool.
Or not.
Maybe I missed a bunch while I was looking it up.
Hmm.
Okay, here's another one. I just gotta do this for like 5 minutes.
Enjoy.
That way I can... What, like, zodiac season is it? It's like Gemini.
No.
I know that because my parents' birthdays are around this time.
Ah.
And so I have to make like some sort of Gemini thing. Because you get like a recipe to make for each zodiac sign whenever there's a meteor shower.
I see.
So I have to make that. They're all really pretty, but they all also take gold, which is hard to get.
Where do you get gold from?
You just have to hit a bunch of rocks. And it shows up very rarely.
Okay, cool.
I have a bunch, but I don't want to use it. I'm like stingy about it.
I get that. It's always hard to spend like the rarer resources in video games. I'd be like hoarding everything till the end of the game and end up like not
Right.
using it at all.
In Animal Crossing, I'm not like a Jeff Bezos in Animal Crossing, but I am like an upper class. I'm like gated neighborhood in Animal Crossing.
True.
So I can't really risk losing all my golden nuggets.
Right.
That being said, I have my fair share.
You're hoarding the wealth.
Yep. I'm also just a stingy person. I never really spend money, so.
That's good. That's good to be a stingy person.
I mean, depending on the thing.
I think it's usually good to be a stingy person. I kind of have like the opposite.
I know.
I've been sizzled to death. I like.
I need more meteors, please.
It's because I was like so certain I was just gonna die that I was like, I guess I'll just spend all my money before I die. And then I guess because of like not caring about things anymore, then I didn't feel like I wanted to die so hard anymore because all the pressure lifted. And then I was like, oh, okay. I can do this life thing. I just have to like have this mentality of not caring without going so hard that I blew my entire bank account. I have to find the balance.
There was a time where I like did not pay attention to anything anyone told me, especially when it had to do with like growing up, because I was like, it's fine, I'm gonna die before I like. I was like, I'm not gonna be alive. Because I was like, no, I'm not even getting past 17. That's what I told myself.
Yep, I was the exact same. Yeah, I relate to that completely. That's why, like, now that I'm, like, getting into college and stuff, it's such a trip because, like, I had no intention of making it to a point where I was going to get to college. I was very, very certain that I was going to die before then. But here we are.
Yeah. It's weird to think that, like, I would have just, like, not existed at this point, and, like, everything that happened to me, since when I was, like, 14 or 15 would just have never happened. Because, like, there's so much stuff that just, like, defined me as a person. It's like, I would have died as a completely different person.
That is trippy to think about, and I think about the same thing, too. Like, are you a friend?
Am I, what?
No, there's just this weird dude holding on to the wall with, like, a strange face.
I was like, I think so. No, I actually hate you.
Ah, that's cute.
That's why I talk to you every day, because I just really don't like you.
That's even more cute.
Huh?
That's even more cute. I love that you hate me so much that you can't stop talking to me.
I don't actually hate you.
Oh, well.
There's only 3 people I hate.
Jeffrey Bezos, Jeffrey Bongos, Jeffrey...
No, I'm gonna marry Jeff Bezos' son.
You're gonna marry Jeff Bezos' son?
I'm gonna try.
Ew.
No, there's only 3 people I hate, and they all have, like, very specific things that they've done that is a reason.
Okay, are you gonna tell us the lore?
Not on live.
Okay.
Well, how many people are watching?
Just 4.
Yeah, no. That's, like, one of the higher numbers I've seen.
It's still a pretty low number in general, though. Like, I doubt...
Right, but I don't know.
I doubt any of these people are one of the 3 people that you hate. Legendary shadow boxing
I
and
mean, but
thunderstorm
still,
moment.
like-
Let's go.
I still don't want to, like, share personal information when, like, a lot of people... I don't know.
You're a scared cat. I know. I feel you.
Okay, I hope you die.
I used to feel the same. I was like afraid of sharing all of like my personal details online.
I think you should be more afraid because...
It literally almost got me killed already.
Yeah, you should be more afraid. You are too open.
I don't think I'm too open though. I think there's strength in openness. I
would argue with you.
If I'm the crazy one, then no one's gonna come after me because they're gonna be afraid of me, you know?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Like who's gonna try and out crazy me when I'm the crazy one?
I guess your odds of being kidnapped are a lot lower than mine.
Yeah, I think so too. So I'm like a straight built savage.
That's not why. Okay.
Oh, come on! These dudes and their stupid hot knives. 1,000-degree knife challenge witches.
These meteors all went away. I'm so mad. Show back up.
My face when I wish upon a star. And the star
That's
doesn't.
that's literally what you do is you like have to wish on the star.
And then the star didn't grant you your wishes.
Maybe if I go closer to Celeste.
Celeste? That's a whole other
That's
game.
the owl's name. Huh?
That's a whole other game.
No, that's the owl's name.
Oh, I believe it. But have you heard of Celeste?
No,
Here.
I have not. I don't do a lot of gaming actually.
Celeste is a great game. I wonder if it's on Switch. Also, yeah, the storm definitely does cleanse. It's a very nice environment to be in, a storm.
Oh, storm. Oh yeah, it's been. Oh, the storm. Is the storm around you now?
The storm is around Thomas Link.
Oh, right. Because it just passed over where I live in like.
Indiana. You live in Indiana.
Why would you say that on a live?
Because you were always saying that I didn't know where you live, you were
Fine.
gaslighting me, and you brought this upon yourself by gaslighting me into thinking that I didn't know, but now I do
didn't mean to
know.
gaslight you. I genuinely thought you didn't know. But yeah, the storm crossed over where I live like at 2 p.m. So it makes sense for it to be where he lives now.
Ah,
Indiana's a big state, so I'm not worried. But
yeah, there's nothing to worry about. I doubt the 4 people in chat. I don't think any one of them is from Indiana. Some dude's probably from like Argentina, another dude's probably from like Connecticut, some dude from like Brazil.
Connecticut.
Yeah, Connecticut goes crazy.
You never know. You just never know.
You do just never know. I mean, like, I got booked.
Well, one of the people I hate, like, this is pretty simple, but I don't like her because so I had like one boyfriend in my life because, I don't know, that's just who I am. And we were really close, okay? We dated for 2 years, and I did send him some pictures.
Wow.
And she logged into my accounts, saved those pictures, and showed them to my friends.
Okay, that's really screwed up. I would kill somebody over
wow. I thought that we were still friends.
that. That's like
And I was told by one of the people who saw the pictures. So, that's one of them.
okay, understandable.
And then one of them, I hate talking about it because it's so gross, but I stopped being friends with her because she was just a really pessimistic person, and I just couldn't stand it anymore, and she was mean to me and everything. And then when I stopped being friends with her, she told people I had sex with my dog.
Yikes.
And after that, I was like, I cannot do that. I can't. Like, I had so many breakdowns because of that.
Yeah, that's horrible.
And then the last girl's a long story, but
Oh, the long story.
she's just pure evil. She's gonna one day lead a cult.
I sure hope not. My cult will go to war with her cult.
I don't want to have any association with her ever again.
Not even if her cults
But
go to
she
war
thinks
with
we're
her?
friends right now, actually. She followed me on Instagram.
Disgusting.
And I was like, oh, cool. She's going to apologize to me because she apologized to a bunch of people. And she did not apologize to me, and she thinks we're friends now.
Gross.
Yeah. At least she doesn't talk to me.
True.
It's alright. But no, you have to do something, like, really awful for me to really hate you.
Yeah, you seem really chill.
And then, also, when I hate people, I don't, like, tell them. I kind of just am like, I just don't talk to them. I just cut them.
You
And I
just
don't
cut
even
them?
talk about it, really, to people who know them. I'm just like, well,
Yeah. Well, there's no use, right?
yeah, I mean,
Some people get off on, like, the idea of making everyone hate somebody, which is, I think, very demented. It's like
I mean, it's just like, I mean, they did some awful things that I like can't bring to myself to like go and be in relations with them anymore.
Oh,
But
okay.
when you're at this age, it's like you can change as a person, and I'm not gonna stick around for that. But I'm sure it'll be fine for other people. So there's no point in me ruining your future because of that.
Right. And it can be problematic for your own safety to try and pick fights with other people, just
Right.
like when things are already problematic, because some people will really take things too far, and it's just, what's the point?
Mhm. These shooting stars. I might have to like just rewind to today tomorrow. I might just do that because I'm getting tired of waiting for them.
Mm-hmm. You can rewind the time.
Yeah, like on the Switch you can set the time and that'll change like where you are in Animal Crossing.
Ah, cool. I used to try to do that on my Nintendo DS, but then it wouldn't work. They would, they knew that I was changing the time, and then it would lock me out of all time-related events in my Pokemon game. And then I would be
Dang.
like, darn you, you guys foiled my plan.
No, you call it like time skipping, or that's at least what I call it.
So when I would emulate my Nintendo DS, I could do that.
Emulate?
Emulate, like use an emulator. Like, so you can have like a Nintendo DS like on a computer.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm getting on Minecraft, so when you have a breaking point, you can join.
Well, I just got a breaking point because I just got eaten by a chest.
Oh, perfect.
Though I will go grab some water, so I'll take a break real quick.
Oh yeah, I should probably get something to eat.
Okay, so should we just, I know there's 4 of you here currently in the audience, but, we will be back soon. If you would like to continue watching us in the future, we're gonna call this one off for now, and then we will be back. Thank you so much for joining us. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope to see you again. And peace.